Welcome everybody here to Sports Talk Network. Here, my live reaction for the WWE Hell in the Cell Women's Championship match. Raw Women's, SmackDown Live Championship Women's Championship match. I'm sorry, SmackDown Live event here tonight. It's Hell in the Cell, but the Women's Championship match: Natalya versus Charlotte Flair. Charlotte, as you can hear, if you can hear it, coming out first. But I did want to have a live reaction. Now I'm actually on camera. Or not? Alright, well, I'll stay off camera until we get to near the end of the match. Seeing if there is a Carmella cash in. I think so, hope so, somewhat. That to be the case, but we're still just gonna have to. We're gonna have to see. Actually, I want to check out my Twitter. I think you can follow me at WWE_podcast. I did have a poll up, and it's still up technically, of anyone's thoughts of if you think Carmel is going to cash in tonight. And cash in whether successfully or unsuccessfully. That's your business and how you feel. But the question just simply is, do you think she's going to come in tonight, show up, and cash in at all? So far, with 20 hours left, still it goes to tomorrow. So technically, people can vote after the fact whether it happens or not. This way the voting. But as of right now, let's start match starting. Here comes the SmackDown Live Women's Champion Natalya. 18% say yes, 36% say maybe so, 36% say no, and 10% don't care. As an option, put that there. But right now it's tied, 36 with maybe so, 36 with no. So it's split with my fandom here, with people. That it's 11 votes so far, 20 hours left. So it's certainly going to be interesting. Well, obviously it's going to be interesting. It always is. You know, when you have this Money in the Bank briefcase, men's or women's, it's always interesting. It's always intriguing, each and every pay-per-view event, if the title or if the briefcase itself will be cashed in. Now, what could happen, especially when you have your first ever, is you have, especially with the women, like I said, first ever missed Money in the Bank. How about Miss Money in the Bank cashing in right now before the match even starts? Now, I know maybe in general thinking that maybe, us fans or Marks and others would think that's kind of weird and dumb, because why would you, if you were Carmella, if this was real, if this was real life sort of thing, why would Carmella cash in when the match hasn't even started and nothing's happened, just to be part of it and into a triple threat? You weren't waiting until either later in the match, like Seth Rollins did, made it a triple threat match, but at an opportune time, or after the match when the champion retains, but in a ghoulish, hellish, crazy, awesome match, or just exhausting match, goes 20 minutes or so, or something like that. But you never know, or not. So it won't be at that point. But I just thought that'd be interesting. A man or woman, who whatever briefcase holder would do that once. Beyond my other idea of Mr. or Mrs. Money in the Bank holding the briefcase to the next Money in the Bank pay-per-view event, and then having the briefcase having to go back up, and they actually are technically defending their briefcase, technically defending like defending a championship, almost defending a briefcase. And if that person still wins, they're still Mr. or Miss Money in the Bank continually. So they're technically being a briefcase holder for more than a year. One of those technically not technically things, because it's sort of somewhat dropped, and then going back up, but you get to be in the match as the former Mr. or Miss Money in the Bank. But then if you win it back, you get to be Mr. or Miss Money in the Bank again. I don't know. Just that would be kind of interesting booking wise. Maybe that's why I'm not working for WWE as a booking agent, because maybe those ideas aren't great. But I don't know. I certainly would find that entertaining, interesting, if that was a way they would book a briefcase holder, again, in the men or women's division. Let me know what you think. And again, thanks to those that are watching live, or even those that will be watching archived, of course, after the fact. Usually with live reactions, when it has to do with pro wrestling, when it has to do pay-per-view events, you usually, if you want, well, first, most live reactions, or for most reactions, aren't actually live. They have reactions that they tape, and then it goes up after the match is over or after the event is over, and then they, show them all in that way. Or if they are live, they're having a live stream, live party for the whole pay-per-view event. And I know other YouTubers do, like Blue X Demon X, my boy, my friend, here on YouTube, Blue X Demon X. here on YouTube. I know Monty's Corner, Mark Rambo, Mark Rambo TV, and some others do reactions, but not live reactions, in a live video form. More of reaction that's taped, and then they, again, whether they post it to their channel right after the match or post it after said pay-per-view event, depending on what's going on over there with their having a party or otherwise, to be able to do so. But point being is how I do it, because it's the only way I'm able to do YouTube videos with live streaming video here with Google Hangouts. I am in talks with someone actually to be able to help me out and get maybe even a new laptop, all equipment and other things I might need to actually create videos like most everybody does. So and with technology and otherwise to help me out to make this channel, help this channel grow, make this channel look more legit, professional, taken more seriously by other YouTubers and YouTube Nation, the viewers. And that way, by actually, creating videos, uploading them, editing them, better visually and audio, because I'm sure as much as I sound okay now, I'll probably sound 10 times better when I actually have even bare bones equipment, being a simple camera and microphone. And again, those simple things cost good amount of money. But point being is, hopefully that will be able to be happening, if not by the end of this calendar year, early next one, which is fine. Hey, if I'm able to attend the WrestleMania, maybe in January for Royal Rumble and otherwise, those prediction episodes and shows, they will have headset technology. But that's it's a dream, we'll certainly see. But yeah, I just enjoy doing these things, and sometimes I want to do them because, again, you never know. Could the recash in, could not. Now, the fact that I do live videos this way, in my live reactions, the odds of it being in a WWE, montage clip of people's reactions is low, because it's from a live stream than from someone's just regular video uploaded thing. But it's be what it be, and this match be what it be. Pretty good so far, actually, is Natalya having the upper hand so far in this SmackDown Live Women's Championship match. I was going to say also, if you are watching this first time, whether this is your first video to this channel, just stumbling upon it, just searching live reactions or reactions to the women's title match, again, depending on how it goes. That's why most views probably will be when it's uploaded, when it's processed and archived to the channel. I thank you, though, for stopping by. Robert Long, you do. Welcome to subscribe, of course. Ring the bell, like the video, comment on the video. Let me know your thoughts on all the other randomness I'm talking about during the match, and otherwise. Because if I'm able to have people join in these live reactions in itself, I might actually be doing more live streams for pay-per-views. And maybe with shows around SmackDown and otherwise. People are interested. People care. People do want to watch. Now, maybe more people might want to watch when I'm actually on camera, with the camera, with a microphone and all the other professional looking to be taken more seriously. And I understand that, because this might be boring to some, because I'm not on camera and not sounding as great as others. I understand that. But for me, it's a process, and I'm slowly trying to grow this channel as it's possible. But back to the match so far, like I said, Natalya upper hand here, Charlotte Flair. I still do hope that we get Carmella to cash in, because Carmella's my gal, she's my girl, and I look forward to her when she does cash in successfully, because I do think it'll be a successful cash in, and she'll become the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. But whether that's going to happen tonight, or during or after this match here at Hell in a Cell, I was just to be determined. But part of me wants it right now, and then part of me wants to nope, hold it off all the way to WrestleMania, because I might be there in person, my first ever WWE event, period. Let alone, obviously, then also my first WrestleMania. Be a WrestleMania virgin, wrestling event attendee virgin in those regards. Even though I don't know if those are things, but you just point at being. Charlotte rolled up 1-2 count. Earlier working on Charlotte's knee. So one thing to watch out for. I do think Natalya's only going to retain. Like I said, usually how I would book cash-ins and always having the champion retain, tough grueling match, sometimes even a gimmick match, something like that. And then, the champion is spent, the challenger's leaving, and then you have the person Mr. Money in the Bank coming out there to cash in. But with championships already changing hands tonight, we have to see how everything goes. Unfortunately, I do see how you got a dislike. Again, I understand people not liking things, but kind of want to get rid of the dislike button on YouTube. I'm saying if people just dislike it, they can just, they're welcome to leave and do other things and move on with their day or evening. It pertains here to Sunday night. But if you like it or even just in support of me, welcome to like the video. So I don't know. Rather there just be a like button and that's it. You either like it so much that you give it a like, or you don't like it at all and you just click off. Whether it's a uploaded video or live stream video, either way, here on YouTube. Because I've never hit the dislike button on any video, and there's been some videos that I have not liked, or I thought was something and then it was something totally else, or this or that. But Air Jockey 21, hello, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to like the video, subscribe, and all the other jazz, as I say enough times. 2 count by Natalya and Charlotte Flair. And I can't see Charlotte the same again ever since seeing those leaked pictures or whatever of her. And it shows how much different they have with makeup and stuff. Like Paige even from her leaked photos and videos, I should say. Then again, that's also the camera and stuff that's working that they are using in those videos and pictures. But still. Oh, Charlotte's still a beautiful woman, that's for sure. I never questioned that. So I would be surprised to actually see Charlotte win with the other title changes, but maybe it's supposed to be a half and half thing. Tag team titles change hands. U.S. title changes hands. So the women's title and the WWE Championship do not change hands. Same with Natty and Jinder Mahal. And I really hope to be the case. Like I said, a little unfortunate, but there's one dislike. So everybody that's watching, welcome to leave a like. I'm enjoying the live chat. Like I said, more people chatting, more people interested. More entertaining is for you and for me, for sure. And more times I would like to do reactions for events. Because I didn't know if I really should do one for tonight at all. But I was thinking, which match should I really do? Like if I was going to live react to one specific match, if I wasn't going to react and live stream for the whole entire show, because I have other things going on here versus at home, beyond with the Sunday Night Football game with the final undefeated team, last undefeated team, the Chiefs, and the other team going on there. Nobody won. It's still going on. Air Jockey 21. Sharpshooter. Natalya played the sharpshooter on Charlotte Flair. Someone in the middle of the ring. Charlotte trying to go over to the ropes. And Natty dragging her back to the middle of the ring. I don't know. I wonder sometimes when these superstars are in like submission moves like this, sometimes like Ty Dillinger before with the calf crusher, I think he was overacting a little bit. I mean, I know you're supposed to, sell it and stuff, that way, but I don't know. It just seemed a little over the top when Ty was doing it earlier with the calf crusher. It's a little too much. I mean, who am I to judge? I'm not an athlete or wrestler, but just my opinion from this person in Jabroni and otherwise. Which Charlotte been pulling Natty a little further away from the rope there. Going to be climbing up. Looks like she's going to do the moonsault from the top rope. Nope, Natty. Oh, nice kick there, Natalya. Like I said, pretty good match so far. Kind of hope it goes a little bit longer. And whether we see Kamala cash in or not, I don't know. It's kind of like a win-win for me. Whether if she cashes in successfully or not, or if she cashes in tonight successfully, it's good. If she doesn't cash in at all and Natalya wins, then I'm correct in my prediction. So selfishly, I'd be good either way. Then you gotta be double okay if Natalya wins and a cash in. But somersault by Charlotte Flair to Natalya on the outside. Both women down. Yep. Count 2. You know, I always wanted Natalya to win the championship, and hopefully she has some lengthy reign like you want for all these stars that you're a fan of. But oh, DQ! What the heck? Natalya using a chair on Charlotte Flair, DQ. So I guess they're wanting to prolong this feud in itself. There probably won't be a cash in because it's not the other way around of like maybe or the way of Charlotte winning the title and Natalya going and doing this, which then would bring Carmella out to pick the bones of the new champion Charlotte Flair. But wait a minute, Charlotte wins by DQ. Crap. It means Jay's right in the prediction. Yeah, good words there. I know the winner is Natalya. Natalya retains the title. No sign of Carmella. I don't think we are now, or I don't think we are going to, since Nia is the one that won by DQ or lost by DQ and kept her SmackDown Live Women's Championship that way tonight. I don't think we're seeing Carmella because it's not the other way around of, you know, Charlotte winning, Natalya still doing this with the steel chair tag, and then Carmella picking the bones, and I just stated earlier. So, yep, winner is Charlotte Flair by disqualification, but Natalya remains the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. So I think everybody that stopped by here watching live, those that will be watching archive, welcome to like the video, share it, and all that other jazz. And as always, take care.